Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. You thought I might be late, but I'm not. I I totally forgot to hit start for YouTube, so Twitch started first. Stop it, Dudley. Stop it. So yeah, welcome to tonight's edition of Mac Builds Bricks with special guests. Special guests being Dudley and Charlotte. And Dudley and Charlotte are with me tonight because Charlotte ate some cat food. And as you probably know from my, well, if you're new to my stream, my dog's name is Charlotte. And if she eats cat food, which she is liable to do, she has to go to the bathroom like pretty much immediately afterwards. Hello, Alexandria. Um, because it's very messy. And sometimes she'll whine to let me know she needs to go out, and sometimes she won't. So I have to keep the door open so I can make sure I can hear if Charlotte needs to go to the bathroom. So that's why Dudley is here with me to make my Lego life miserable. I mean, look at these terrible conditions for building Legos. Thank you for letting me know, Alexandria. Has it cleared up? I cannot deal with you today, Dudley. You're just killing me, man. I'm gonna have to put you down. You just kill me, man. You know, buddy. Hopefully the echo cleared.
Hello there.
Randuchi. Oh, hold on a second, everyone. So I had
Hello there.
no, Dudley. Oh, Dudley. No, no, no. Yeah, stay down
Hello
there,
there.
Dudley. Dudley is going to be a terrible distraction for me tonight. Hello, Never Too Old for Lego. Hello, Christoph. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you so very much. Yeah, yeah, I know. I've seen you guys lots of times today. It feels like. Although Never Too Old for Lego, I'm sorry I missed your stream today. I was busy with something I can't remember. I've been terribly, terribly busy today. And then I took a nap. So I'm trying to figure out something here. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch it.
Hello there.
Yes, Ryan. Yes, I was computer troubleshooting. Absolutely. Uh, so just to briefly recap yesterday, although I think everyone here was here yesterday, we built the shuttle, and it's a pretty smooth build. Um, there's not much to say that I don't like about it. I guess the only thing I don't like is how I feel like the shuttle bays can be a little bit hard to close. Like right now, like it really doesn't want to close easily. But I guess once you get past that part, it'll close fine. I think it's pretty neat how the shuttle bay will store all the parts for the engines inside. So that's all done. And check out this spiffy little shirt I got. See, it has a nice little diagram of the shuttle, which would have been great to wear yesterday, but I did not realize that I would finish the shuttle in one night.
Hello there.
Yes, Alexandria, I saw that. Hello, Fire Spider. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Thank you. Yeah, I try to get themed T-shirts for what I'm building, which is why I have like 8,000 Star Wars T-shirts, and now I have 3 NASA T-shirts. But Tudor Corner will be a different story. So I guess I will go ahead and get started. If my mouse will cooperate tonight. Seems like, yeah, I have so many Star Wars sets that I can certainly have some more Star Wars t-shirts. The only thing that my wife has cautioned me on is costumes. She's like, make sure that you don't get a costume that you aren't going to wear again in the future. So, yeah. And then she gave me that, gosh, what costume did I get? I can't remember what it was.
Hello there.
I literally cannot get back to OBS at this point. Every once in a while, my mouse will just do this where it just will not work right. It's totally. This is what you get for buying like a name brand Razer mouse, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we are starting back 6. So, Fire Spider, you're new here. What is your favorite Lego theme? Normally, I have a Star Wars set going on, but we're doing some kind of. We're taking a small break from Star Wars right now. A small break from Star Wars. Not because Star Wars is bad or boring, but because these are sets that people have picked for me to build, and then this is a brand new set. I thought people might like to watch. I don't know. I think I would like to build, so that's what we're going with for the next couple days. Oh, well, thank you, Fire Spider. Thank you. So this is my second NASA
Hello there.
set for all intents and purposes. I just built out the rocket, which is a set that Alexandria had picked out for me to build, which thank you again, Alexandria. I mean, it's up there behind me. It's, oh my goodness, it's the Eternity Boys! Welcome, guys. We just got started.
Hello there.
It's good to see you guys. Hey, how did the Sea of Thieves stream go? I started watching it, and the wife's like, "Don't put headphones on. I want to watch a movie with you." And then I fell asleep during the movie, so I unfortunately did not get to watch your stream. But hope you got lots of loot, matey. And one of these days, uh, when I get to seeing if I can't remember what console I have it on. Like, I know I don't have it on PS5 because I checked today, and I have to buy it on PS5, so I don't have it on PS5. So I'm thinking I probably have it on the Xbox, and the Xbox is like upstairs serving as a DVD player, basically. So, Kathy, welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you here. I know I've seen you on Eternity Stream. And did you finish your Tuxedo Cat yet? Let's see who else is here. Fox Half Life 5. I don't think I've seen you here before either. Rahal, welcome, welcome, Rahal. Hey, thanks, Eternity, so much for stopping by, giving me a like. I love being rated by the Eternity Boys. You guys are very, very special. I appreciate you guys always stopping by and watching. Tonight, I am going to be on for about 4 hours because I want to make sure I get enough to where I can finish on Monday. Thanks, Bully Doomslayer. Thank you so very much. Yeah, uh, I thought I would game more on the Xbox upstairs, but my wife really likes to watch a whole lot of YouTube upstairs, so um, I just haven't moved it downstairs yet. And yes, believe it or not, it's been quite useful using the Xbox as a Blu-ray player because we've had all kinds of weather this past spring where we've lost internet, we've lost power, and every time I have power but no internet, just turn on the Xbox and watch the movies like the olden days. Oh, thank you, Bully Doom. Thank you so very much. Um, yeah, Greasy. I have played uh, a whole lot of No Man's Sky. Silly enough, I have No Man's Sky on every single console. So I think I started buying it. I bought it on PlayStation and liked it so much that when I got an Xbox that was better than a PlayStation, um, I got it on Xbox. And then when I upgraded my computer to be better than Xbox and PS5, I got it on Steam. So I have it like, oh, it's the music. It's the music. That's why. Yes. Yes. The music does kind of flow with uh, No Man's Sky. Also, it flows very well with Stranger Things. Like, I really, really, really like Stranger Things. And I cannot find. Aha! There it is. This piece. Yeah, never too old for Lego. Keep fighting the bullies, but when you're healthy. Okay, Alexandria. Hey, Greasy, what about you? You ever play No Man's Sky? They keep adding updates after updates after updates to that game. It is pretty darn cool how much content they have pushed out for that game. If you didn't know anything about No Man's Sky when it was launched, I guess it was kind of launched in like an early state, and people actually really didn't like the game when it came out. For the most part, I loved the game myself. It was just right up my alley as being like a nice little space exploration game with quests you can do and stuff like that. Um, but he's certainly made up for it. Hey, filling bricks. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. That team has certainly made up for anything that went wrong at release. And I'm going to build this out for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to have to get something to drink because I forgot to grab my root beer. Oh, okay, so it wants me to take this off. That's really weird. Oh, the instructions are not there in... Let's see what's going on with the instructions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out mice real quick. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's see if this works any better. Ta-da! Works so much better. So what has everyone been up to today besides doing what I've been doing, which is watching a bunch of streams? Oh wow, that is so good. Oh, sarsaparilla. Mm, delicious.
Hello there.
Yeah, Greasy, Sioux City. I can only find Sioux. I can find some Sioux City here in town, but not in a lot of places. Whoops. There we go. We're back with the instructions now. Yay! So yeah, never too for Lego, as someone once said, it's auto incorrect. I think it's pretty funny. uh, I think Skynet will be real someday. In fact, believe it or not, my wife is watching a documentary on the dangers of AI as we speak. I didn't put it on; she did. So something must have triggered, um,
Hello there.
her needs to watch that. It's not something that she would just normally watch on her own. Not AI. She likes to watch documentaries on like the Titanic and stuff like that, but AI, I mean, I don't really like AI very much. I've never really used AI for anything. Hey, Piece by Piece, welcome to the stream. Yeah, never too old for Lego. I will catch that stream later. I just kind of took a nap a little bit today. JDP builds. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see everyone tonight. Yeah, after yesterday, I am pretty well rested, but I certainly did do a lot of stuff today. Piece by piece, I'll show you. It is. Oh, let me minimize this. It is Lost. Oh, I thought it was Sioux City, but I guess it's Lost Trail. Lost Trail, Sarsaparilla. Oh, Randuchi. I made a lot of progress today on T-Rex skeleton. I'm building bag 16 now. Um, I have not been able to convince my wife to do any of it, unfortunately. Um, in fact, today I was like, I kept on, kind of running themes by her because for the new viewers, my very first Lego set as an adult was the Lego Titanic, and I got it for an anniversary gift for my wife. It Actually, I think it's been about a year now since I got that for her, and we sat at the kitchen table upstairs and built that set out over, I would say maybe a month and some change. And then after that, I got Notre Dame because I thought she would be interested in that, and she was like, "Nope." And so I got the T-Rex skeleton because she was like, "Hey, hey, this kind of looks neat." And so she actually did a stream with me once. Um, Unfortunately, we had some audio issues, which kind of ruined that stream a little bit. But I was hoping she would be real interested in building a T-Rex skeleton, but nope. Oh, JDP builds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell us, how was your Lego convention? I know you'll probably have a video out about it yourself, but yeah, I wanna know how it went. So yes, as you guys may have noticed, I did make Randuchi a mod today. Randuchi, he has you guys haven't really seen it because mostly it's been just in private discussions, but he's actually offered some valuable input and support, and he's pretty much the only one that's contributed anything to um, the shenanigans bot thing. And Arnold, he's been kind of busy, so I've been without him. And Zim is out tonight too. And I kind of feel more comfortable having someone that's paying attention when I'm not. So that is why Randucci has a wrench. And thank you again, Randucci, for your help over the past couple months. You live streamed it? I'm sorry. I guess all this stuff happened when I was sleeping or something because I did not notice anything pop up. Although there have been a couple times today when I've been watching stuff with the wife. Like we watched the video on St. Louis neighborhoods today, so that whenever we do end up moving, we have a good idea of where to go, which is something we've been discussing for a long time, and are just kind of just waiting for the right place. Oh yeah, JDP Builds. What did you get? That's a big fear of mine of going to a Lego convention is that I will walk out with stuff that I may not have gotten unless I was at a convention. Like Cloud City. No, never too old for Lego. I'm really bad about promoting outside of my own Discord. I don't know. I just never remember to post anywhere. I think I'm missing one here, and I am. And yeah, that's all right. Oh, thank you so very much, Never Too Old for Lego. So, yes, believe it or not, this will someday grow up and be an airplane somehow. Oh, an Aston Martin too? I really like Aston Martins. Like if I were to get a car today that I could afford, like any car out there that I could just buy, it would be the DB9. And yes, that decision is partly influenced by Bond, James Bond. Daniel Craig was a very excellent Bond, if you ask me. And I wonder who will be next. They're gonna have to announce a new Bond here pretty soon. It's been a while since the last movie came out. Never too old for a Lego. A smart car. I actually came real close to buying a smart car when I lived in Texas because we were driving so many miles and gas was so expensive, and I was like, I'm gonna get one of these, and my wife was like, nope, because she was a little nervous of how small and compact they are. And I'm like, hey, look, my guidance counselor at school literally drives one of these, and he says they're fine. So, but alas, no smart car. Do they even still make those? Where I live, no one drives a smart car. I'd say 90% of everyone drives. Well, not 90%. That's a little too much, but I'd say the vast majority of people drive pickup trucks here, not just the a normal Ford. We're talking like a lifted up Ford with the wide wheels. That's what everyone drives around here. It's kind of silly to see it everywhere, but that's just the way it is. JDP, which Bond actor were you not a fan of? No, what is smart car shortened for? Um, so Timothy Dalton, I think, was in two Bond movies. I think he was in two. Maybe he's only in one. Small Mercedes art. That's cute. Yeah, pretty much if you're not driving a pickup truck around here, you're driving an SUV of some kind. I don't really see a lot of people just driving traditional cars. Okay, Timothy Dalton was in two. I think one of those was like I want to say it was The Living Daylights, uh, and I think that one of his Bond movies was pretty brutal and violent, which is not your traditional type Bond movie. I do I do love all the Bond movies though. I don't think I've seen every single one of them though. I think I have the collection now. I think Daniel Craig was definitely right up there with Connery. Yeah, um, and Daniel Craig has gone on to be in some great stuff too. Oh, man, there's this name of the movie I just escaped me that I just I mean I didn't just see him in it, but I saw him in it a little while ago. It was a heist movie where he was in prison and they got him out of prison just long enough to do the job. Oh, what is the name of that movie? I keep thinking it's no, that's not it. I can't remember what it is. It's that old age kicking in. So I'm pretty sure what I'm building right now will end up flipping like this because or maybe like this because I'm fairly certain this undercarriage here it has to do with the landing gear. Uh, One of the Bond movies that I find myself just kind of watching every couple years or so is Goldeneye, which, believe it or not, is a game I have not really played very much. I think I've only played Goldeneye like 5 times because I did not have an N64 for very long. So my wife has played Goldeneye more times than I have because my wife's half brother would play Goldeneye with her a lot and just absolutely murder her all the time and just laugh. That's how my wife puts it, anyways. It probably wasn't that bad. I mean, it's okay, never too old for Lego to not like any of the Bond movies. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of movie genres or movies that other people like and I don't like. Yes, Philip Bricks, he was certainly great in the um, Knives Out, both Knives Out movies, and they're filming the third one. They may have actually wrapped it by now, so I am looking forward to that one. I'm hoping they actually, aren't forced to call it something else. Like last time they had to call it the Glass Onion. Like, whatever. Marketing and all that stuff. I bet they had their reasons. I'm trying to figure out. Still trying to figure out what movie Daniel Craig was in that had. You know what? I have this pocket computer in my pants. IMDb. Logan Lucky. Logan Lucky. That's the movie I was thinking of. If you've not seen Logan Lucky, you should watch Logan Lucky. And you, like me, would be like, is that Daniel Craig? Piece by piece, we are still we are still on bag 6. This is why I started early today. I was afraid that I would not make headway very quickly today. Um, so yeah, it's still bag 6. Oh man, did it crash again? It did crash again. It's so funny that you get this app and then it just crashes. Yeah, I think it's hard to see, but in the upper left-hand corner, in that window in the upper left-hand corner is the bag number. Hot Fuzz was a phenomenal movie. And yes, he was very, very good in Hot Fuzz. But then again, so was everyone that was in Hot Fuzz. And I can't remember his name because I'm not great with some actors' names, but the guy that played the Hound in Game of Thrones, he was in Hot Fuzz, and he's going to be in Ahsoka season 2. So piece by piece, how much welding did you do today? Was it a busy
Hello there.
busy welding day for you? Hey Greg, welcome. Good to see you, Greg. We're getting close to getting done with bag 6. I see lots of tires, so I think I'm gonna have to build some landing gears here imminently. I have heard of almost anything, but I've not seen it. I think the next Simon Pegg movie I will watch is probably Mission Impossible 8. A total killing spree with dinosaurs. Well, in the Jurassic Park movies, you do get a little bit of that, I think. Simon Pegg was also in The Boys, if you have not seen that show. Just be warned with The Boys, it is ultra violent. I would consider it ultra violent. Definitely not a show for kids. Oh wow, yep, 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 yep. Stuff is moving around in here. We got some articulating pieces already. I love articulating pizzas. Pieces rather. I did have pizza for lunch, so pizza's on my brain. We ate all the pizza that we got on Thursday. So if I have heartburn, it will happen before I go to bed. So it will not interrupt my sleep this time. Well, Greg, I think you will really like the set. I mean, it's been great. I know I have maybe a few small complaints, but nothing too terrible. All right. All right, so the diagram says if you move the wheel, then these things should pop out. Let's see if it's true. So you move it. Oh, yep, you can see we got some action there. We got some action. So I've not seen Twisted Metal, which is a little sad because I played the heck out of that video game. That was a pretty fun video game. If you don't know what Twisted Metal is a video game. You basically it's like a demolition derby type show with some crazy cars. Uh, demolition derby type game that they made into a show. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. And I need this piece, which is like a little gear piece. Filling bricks. Do you not like clowns? I have another friend that he does not like clowns either. Like he doesn't even like it when I send clown gifts. Nope, too far. So I really don't like it when instructions has spacing and I feel like I have to try to match that spacing or something might go wrong. All right, hopefully this is close enough. Hopefully it's close enough. Oh wait, okay. Are you gonna make me do it again, Lego? Is that what you're doing? Really, filling bricks? You did not like the Fallout show? I thought it was a pretty good interpretation of the show is a pretty good interpretation of the movie. So I have all kinds of, well, not all kinds. I used to have all kinds of Fallout stuff on my desk, but I only have a couple things on there now. Oh yeah, I guess some over the top acting. I can see that. Although Walter Goggins, he played that ghoul pretty good. Okay, so I've got to make sure that this is all lined up right, and it's in. Yay! So I played a whole lot of Fallout 3, and that was only eclipsed by Fallout 4. Like I went a little nutty when Fallout 4 came out. Like I got the collector's edition. I got like this big old loot box. Loot Crate does a thing with games sometimes, and I got one of their loot boxes. So yeah. So gosh, what was my last I guess I can show you what I got as my last purchase. So I actually have a working Pip Boy that I can actually like put my arm in and stuff like that. But I haven't like charged it in forever. So this actually came from the show. I don't know where my other one is for that I got when Fallout 4 came out, but Pip Boy, I think it's what it's called. So yeah, um, just to my left is my computer. gaming desk that I don't sit at very often. And actually, right now you can't really see very much of it, but I have some stuff over there. Like I've got some Fallout stuff. I have some stuff from the Firefly show. I've got a Terminator head. Yeah, just a few little decorations over there. I used to have more decorations on this desk, but they just kind of started to get in the way, so I just moved them back over there. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are for tires. I knew I was building out landing gear. Oh my goodness gracious. 16 tires. So let's see if I can do 16 tires and still pay attention. Yep. So filling bricks, I actually went through and I got 100% achievements on Steam and Fallout 4 until they released all of those um, add-on packs. And I started working on getting through all of those achievements. Hey, Luffy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then I got distracted by another game, so I still haven't gone through and finished all of the achievements in Fallout 4. I do like getting a bunch of achievements. Everyone, this is Dudley. Dudley is my youngest cat. Dudley is down here with me because he terrorizes all the other cats. And normally he's locked out, but I have to make sure that if my dog has to go to the bathroom, I hear her. Otherwise, she will leave a very impressive mess somewhere in the house. So, uh, Dudley he is very, very affectionate, as you can see, which is detrimental to Lego building, as you can see, which is why he's normally locked out. But today, Dudley once again attacked our most senior cat, which earned him another lifetime ban downstairs, which is usually lifted after like a couple days. So if you would like a seal point Siamese cat, let me know. I'll hook you up. Yep, yep, cat cam for sure. So I actually have 6 cats. The oldest we got in 2008. The youngest is this one right here. And the reason why you don't see any other cats but this one is because this one will pretty much attack any cat that comes downstairs. I never knew. I just don't understand how cats can just absolutely be such a bully person. Yep, yep. Piece by piece, it is a lot. It is a lot. And believe you me, every time I clean the kitty litter and feed and water the cats, I think, wow, this is a lot of cats. And it is a lot. But we kept seeing abandoned cats, or well, I should say we kept seeing not really abandoned, but we kept on seeing cats. We kept on running across kittens that um, didn't have a home, so we gave him one. Isn't that right, Dudley? And Dudley actually, he was very, very hurt when we found him, and we felt compelled to keep him after we nursed him back to health, just in case he had medical problems later on in life that would require someone with, you know, enough funds to get him the treatment that he would need. Oh, Dudley, not my shirt. Not my brand new shirt, Dudley. So, yes, in fact, let me see if I can get her to come in here. Charlotte, come here, Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte. So here is Charlotte. Charlotte ate the cat food today. And yes, she she has the guilty look. She knows what she did. She knows what she did. So anyways, yeah, that's Charlotte. Charlotte turns 5 this year. Um, we got to play a little bit in the house today, but so before I started a Lego YouTube channel, this entire space that I'm in right now was mostly empty. So Charlotte and I would play in this space a whole lot, but now it is full. So we don't have a lot of indoor space to play. And it has been raining cats and dogs all day today. So she she's been pretty bored today. And I have not been counting how many of these I've been building. I've just been going with it. And I seem to have more tires than I have hubs, which is cool. I might just have a couple spare wheels just in case. Ah, yes, there's Dudley once again. And every once in a while, Dudley will swipe at a piece, but it hasn't happened in a while. Oh, don't make me go through. Oh, wow, that's cool. I never knew I could do that. Learn something new about the Builder app. Okay. I think I missed a step somewhere, somehow. Let's see what I did there. Oh, golden doodles? Golden doodles are pretty cool. I have neighbors that have golden doodles, and they're pretty beautiful looking dogs. We almost got a golden doodle. We ended up with Charlotte instead. And also, fun little note, I wanted to name Charlotte Ginger, but the wife picked out Charlotte and she won. Okay, so now we just have to put all 16 of these wheels on. No, Dudley. Those wheels are not for you, they're for me. If I drop one of these wheels and it goes rolling off, I'll never see it again. I'm sure Dudley will get a hold of it before I do and eat it. So I don't have auto feeders, but I do have 2 litter robots, and those have actually been pretty helpful. Okay, so I have to move this wheel more in the middle, little cog, I should say. Dudley, please don't do that to my shirt. It rolls. Oop. Yay! The wheels work. So yeah, I have two spare rubber tires. So what do you guys do with your spare pieces for your Lego sets? Do you guys mix them up, or do you guys keep them separate? Ooh. Oh, Dudley, you keep clawing my shirt, Dudley. You gotta go. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey. I think that's really what I should be doing is putting them all. Oh, guys, this is so neat. In my opinion, I think this is really neat. These things just keep popping off. It's so annoying. Okay, so check out the landing gear, guys. Check out the landing gear. Oh, here we go. They all go in all at the same time. That is dope. Straight up dope. And they all pop out too at the same time. Yeah, isn't this just like a real aircraft? I mean, I think that's pretty much how it works, but I mean, on a much faster scale. That is so neat. Okay, bag 7. I find that bag since 6 went so slow because it's just had a lot of like technic articulating pieces and stuff like that. So I think this one will maybe go a little faster. Yeah, Randuchi, how was your day at work today? I know you were supervising some stuff. This cat will not stop. Oh, man, these things just will not stop falling off. I really hope these orange things are just temporary and I actually take them off at some point. All right, guys. I am going to see if my dog has to go out and use the bathroom real fast because I am going to have to lock Dudley out. So I'm going to take a very brief break. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I just could not continue to handle Dudley. So hopefully we don't have any Charlotte accidents. Oh,
Hello
piece
there.
by piece, I can pretty much guess why you're happy about overtime. More overtime means more bank. Wow. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold, I wasn't sure if you're gonna make it tonight. The stream's going pretty good. Thank you. I had Dudley out for a bit, and I just had to put Dudley back out where he could not continue to disrupt me. Charlotte ate cat food again, so I just have to. Hopefully, I'll hear her when she has to go to the bathroom. Hopefully, all that has passed now. Wow, Randuchi, that sounds like a pretty interesting experience. I'm glad that you are helping make sure that um, planes are properly repaired and safe. And piece by piece, also in a way, does that just for the well, he welds at least, um, and he sounds like he knows what he's doing for the military. So he's helping keep our planes in the air too, just in a different aspect. Overtime money for Legos. Yep. I do not get overtime, but that's okay. My boss usually um, when he does ask for help, he understands. Oh, when I say help, when he needs people to work after hours or whatnot, he remembers that when it comes time for review time, and then he makes sure bonuses are awarded and raises. So I don't necessarily get overtime, but I do get rewarded for working late in one aspect, I guess. Arnold, I hope that things get better with the house, man. Hopefully, you'll get that sorted out sooner than later. Being around any kind of plane, whether it's a commercial or a military, is just sounds like a wonderful job. Yeah, it's so interesting the people that you meet online. Like you all are pretty amazing. Looking for there's my one by one with clip. Oh yeah, yeah. I know you're not in the military. I know you just work on military planes. I don't think they have military welders. I know. Well, I imagine they probably do actually. I imagine they do. I can't remember anyone necessarily welding anything on the ship I was on, but it might be just that I never had a need to find someone to do it. I know we had to use electricians all the time, that's for sure, because stuff would just break. We could troubleshoot electronics in the sonar suite, but we oftentimes couldn't fix it. We had to have someone else fix it. I'm just looking for this Technic piece. It should be right here. Should be patently obvious it's right there, but it is certainly. Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Yeah, certainly a lot of Technic stuff in this aircraft, which I don't necessarily mind. I think it's pretty cool to build Technic stuff. And no, my fingers are not hurting, although I cut my finger a little bit on Friday, and it's a bit annoying to put Technic pieces together with that in mind, but it's not bad. Hey, Randuchi, how did you get started in your job? Like, what led you down your path? Really? What were you going to college for? Now, lath, that's something that I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's something I would like to learn how to use myself. Oh yeah, gotcha, gotcha. So I went to school, and I after the first semester, um I think my GPA was like zero point 0.9 or something like that. And I did not really like my major, and I didn't really like my classes, but what I really did like to do was to play video games. So, yeah, and then I had to like basically fight. Ooh, that doesn't go there. I had to basically fight to be able to remain in class, and then my dad got sick the following semester, and so I spent a bunch of time away from school um, with him in the hospital. And then my GPA dropped down to 0.67, and so I was asked not to return back to class or to the school. So, and that's when I joined the Navy. You're not a fan of planes? Yeah, I've heard a lot of Navy jokes over the years. I mean, if piece by piece, if they're clean, you can let any Navy joke rip. And thank you, by the way. Well, I am a smart guy, but I guess I'll tell you more about that experience later. What school I went to and all that stuff. But anyways, I joined the Navy, and then I got some associate work done, and then after that, after I got out of the Navy, I didn't really go back to school again until man, it was actually 2008, just before I met my wife, that I went back to school again. And then when we were in Texas, um, I decided it was time to finish my degree, and I thought about being a computer engineer, but I didn't like all the math I would have to take, so I went with software engineering instead. That's where I'm at today. Branding someone's back, ouch. Things
Hello there.
kids do in school, right? We used to play WrestleMania in school and like pow drive each other. It was crazy. Hey, Com, I was thinking about you today. Um, Com, I haven't really made any more progress on researching light kits. Um, that the one I found for the Superstar Destroyer has been the only one I found really for the Superstar Destroyer, and it seems fine. Are you still wanting to get a light kit? All right. Well, I'll send you the link when I get done, and I'll go ahead and put my order in. And like, I don't know how this is going to work. There's a lot of pieces. Well, there's not a lot of pieces, but there's a lot of small pieces in that set to keep track of. So Com has the UCS Superstar Destroyer, and I have the UCS Superstar Destroyer. And after this set's done, after the DS9 mock that I didn't design, it was someone else's design, is done. And did I say Tudor Corner already? After those things are done, then I'm taking apart my Superstar Destroyer and then rebuilding it. And Com is going to do the same at the same time. But we're going to stick light kits in the Superstar Destroyer this time when we're building it out. Um, the Superstar Destroyer, the UCS Superstar Destroyer, I should say, is my favorite Lego set that I've just built alone of all time. So it will actually be really nice to take it apart again, actually, and rebuild it. It's really not, it wasn't too terrible to build, except for, it does have a lot of greebling. That part you might not like because it does get a little old real fast. Yeah, yeah, no one, yeah, I had GI Joes when I was a kid. I didn't have any Navy equivalents, but there is one thing I know about the Navy versus Air Force is my buddy was in the Air Force, and he didn't make it to my rates by the time I got out. So I made more money than he did. And I was in the Navy in less time than he was in the Air Force. So I don't know if it was just him or advancement was slower in the Air Force, but I did a little better. And really, I shouldn't have gotten out. I was just young and stupid. But if I had stayed in the Navy, then I would not have met my wife. And I would not be here today. Probably not, anyways. So everything happens for a purpose, I guess. That's pretty sweet. Um, the ship I was on went to the Black Sea, I think like the year before I reported to the ship, and they had a good time. Like they went to Odessa and some other ports in the Black Sea. That was back in the late '90s, though, not like how things are right now over there. Yeah, I hear you. Why? I'm sure you guys will have a good time catching up. I unfortunately did not get to do any overseas deployments because when I reported to my ship, we went to dry dock not long afterwards, and then after that, I was sent to shore duty. So, but that's okay. I've been traveling now, so it's no big deal. I've been overseas. So is everyone getting everything ready for Memorial Day? I know I am not grilling out myself, but I'm starting to look into getting electronic smokers. I don't know if you guys have heard electronic smokers. Um, they're of course a little bit different than your traditional pellet smokers, but apparently electronic ones you can regulate the heat a lot better, and it will let you do things like smoke cheese. Like I could handle some smoked cheese. Oh, I'm sorry, Christoph. My first wife was like that too. I have been, married before. Um, but I have never been seasick a day in my life or motion sick. I mean, it doesn't matter what. I've been in some very, very rough seas. That was a pretty neat technique to get that all to go in. So what I just did here was what's in the screen. So you can see how the Technic pin is kind of pushed up a little bit, and then you put the pin in place, and then you push it down, and it goes into the little gear shaft there. That I thought that was pretty cool. Some pretty good techniques in this set, that's for sure. It's refreshing seeing builds set up in new ways. It really keeps things interesting instead of just building the same style over and over and over again. So, Fire Spider, it took a couple weeks actually, um, and thank you very much. So, I felt like just having one camera angle the whole time um, wasn't good enough. Like, I would be not enough to get noticed because I like everyone. We want to get noticed. We want viewers. We want people interested. So I thought, well, let me see if I can handle multiple cameras. So, oh no, not at all. It only took a couple weeks. So I obviously you need a main camera, and then obviously you need an overhead camera. But I thought having another camera from the side to show some things maybe you couldn't really see very well from the front. Hey, little Lego! Um, so that's when I came up with the side camera. And the side camera was actually the trying to figure out the best view from that was what kind of took a long time. So far as cameras go, now setup for like overlays and stuff, that took a little while longer to get set up. And I was actually using a plugin for a while, but when you flip here, actually it's really here. So for some of these, I have like you see I have a window up in the upper right hand corner. and I have a window in the upper right hand corner, but I don't want that same picture in the upper right hand corner here. And so the plugin wouldn't hide that, so I had to go a different route to do that. So, oh, my music, did it stop working? So, yeah, Zim, Soul Zim, who's been in the chat, he has provided a lot of valuable input in regards to, specifically camera angles and layout. So I'm really appreciative to him for that. So, Com, I've been trying to figure out. Hey, Constant Gaming. Little Lego, I sent that info out to you this morning. Is it me you're looking for? Lionel Richie. Yep, that's a pretty good song. Well, thank you very much. I actually am planning on adding another camera and trying to see if I can get some of the sets over here on the right to be in it. The problem is that it's just kind of dark over there. I just need to figure out a way of making it brighter. No, Little Lego, I sent it to your Gmail. So, hey, Constant Gaming, how has your Fortnite been going? No, it's your other Gmail. I don't want to like accidentally dox your Gmail address, so I'll talk to you about it in Discord when I get done here tonight. No, it was. I don't think it was Little Lego. It was your other one. Fire Spider, no, but I will. I will be getting 2 light kits. One is going to be for the Superstar Destroyer, and the other will be for Broader. Now, I haven't gotten the one for Broader yet because number one, it's not complete. I still have to do the entire section 3. Oh yeah, Kamal. Thanks. I'll get back to that in a second. And it's also $200. $200 for a light kit. That's a little insane for a light kit. So I'm really trying to figure out what to do to, like, I can't even swap those shells because the reason why I have that metal shelf over there on the side is so that you can still turn the light on and off without having to move stuff around. Like, I literally I have no more room for anything anymore. All I can do is maybe try to get a little closer, but that's it. So what Colin is talking about is my smaller UCS sets are on a Billy bookcase, and they used to be right over here in this section, but I put Paxes there, and the Billy got pushed all the way into like no man's land. So one of these days, I'll have more space. But I don't see that day. I don't see that day happening anytime soon. Billy's Danish for rejection. Okay, sure, little Lego. Enjoy. Hey, Alexandria, welcome back. And I hope you enjoy it. Constant Gaming, it's all done. The base extension was completed at the end of that second video. So now I just have to actually finish building out the rest of the set. So there's actually even more I want to do. Like there's someone made a design for like a muchly expanded black gate, but that's going to take up a lot of space that I don't have. Space. But Constant, I want to know about your Fortnite. Have you been winning? Oh, good, good, good. So, Eternity that sometimes pops in here, he does a lot of Fortnite. And he has a pretty good time. You probably want to probably check his stuff out too. And they win a fair amount too in the Battle Royale. Okay, I think that I have that on here, right? Well, I hope you get the some W's there, Constant. So here, I just put this section on, and we've got another landing gear, and then we've got another like Technic piece here. So I think that's all in there, right? And I imagine they're probably, yep. The next step is to push this down, and hopefully it goes in okay. Yeah, it's going in pretty good. But I think I have to get it flush. So we'll have to see about getting it flush. Okay, so that side's pretty flush there. All right, so we got both sides that are flush. So I believe that all looks fine now. I'm gonna add another cog piece to the back. Oh, Alexandria, really? Whose stream did you have to fix? Is anybody I know that you had to intervene for? No, I think this is... feel like this, there's something not quite right here. Feel like something's not quite right. So this is over here. I don't know if this is... This keeps turning around oddly. And I'm not sure if there's really a way to stop it. Okay, let's see if this... No, this is not right at all. Yeah, there's something wrong here where this cog is not getting caught properly. Let's blow this up a little bit and see what's going on. So it's actually in the right place, it looks like. This is perplexing. This is the first time this has not worked for me. Oh, we got it fixed, guys. It just need to be, the pins just need to be pushed in more. See, we've got another landing gear retraction here, so cool. Well, that's pretty crazy, Alexandria. And Christoph, I was also always in awe of watching the shuttle land and launch, really. I've seen all kinds of shuttle launches and land. And unfortunately, I saw two tragedies happen. And both of those I was actually watching live on TV because I loved watching the shuttle. That is pretty crazy. Hey, welcome back, Piece by Piece, by the way. So we are now in bag 8. I want to get to 11 tonight. It's doable. It's very, very doable, folks. Very doable. I think we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. I will never understand. Well, I can't say that because I mean I've done some trolling things when it came to like message boards, but I could never do something like that on YouTube with people watching and stuff like that. Like that's just so inconsiderate. People need to be better. People need to be better. I feel pretty fortunate here on this channel, knock on wood, that we haven't had too many incidents, and any incidents that we have had have been dealt with pretty swiftly. Yeah, I've had a few, not too many, just a few. But of course, I'm still a pretty small channel. Like I do have a lot of subs, but some of the subs don't really watch the live stream. They actually watch after the live stream is over. Okay, let's see what... My dad just texted me that he saw that St. Louis got hit, and I don't know if he's referring to like the tornadoes that happened a while ago or if there's something new that's going on in St. Louis. My in-laws live in St. Louis, so I should probably check and see what's going on there real fast. So pardon me. I think he was referring to like last week's St. Louis tornadoes. There's nothing new. Yeah, little Lego. My in-laws are fine. They didn't. They live southwest of the city, and the tornadoes hit, I would say, more northeast of the city. So they're fine. Thank you, though. It's just, you know, St. Louis doesn't usually get hit by tornadoes, so it just really sucks when big cities are hit. Yeah, Constant, what'd you do? Oh, Constant, I'm sorry. Well, I guess that was the end of that game, huh? Never too old for Lego. You didn't miss too much. I guess what you just missed was my dad texted me about St. Louis tornadoes, but it's old news, and Constant made a mistake in Fortnite that led to his early demise. Yeah, but that sounds like Florida problems for sure. I don't know how people can live in Florida. It's always hurricanes and alligators and, well, I guess those are the two top terrible things in Florida. Oh, and the heat. I don't like the heat. Yeah, I've heard of alligators in sewers before. And people think it's just folklore, but no, it really, that kind of stuff really has happened. So I'm starting to build out some of the external part of the plane, as you can see, because this is uh, the paint scheme for the external part. Oh yeah, here's the little. This must be actually the nose. Which so many people have poo-pooed on. That really doesn't seem too bad to me. Sharks in swimming pools? I don't know about sharks in swimming pools. Sharks, they need, most of the time, they need salt water, and no one has a saltwater pool. I shouldn't say nobody, because I bet someone out there probably has a saltwater pool, but. Yeah, weather in the United States gets real out of hand. This is most definitely the front of the aircraft. So let me put this landing gear back up. Oh yeah, look at that. Works like a charm. So we have this neat little housing, but I think I'm gonna just lower this just a little bit so I can get the housing actually here for it. Cool. So yep, so we have like a special little housing now for the wheels. So let me just make sure that it's more snug. And then we have the beginning of the cone here. So all printed here, no stickers, thank goodness. Oh my goodness, never too old for Lego. And oh my goodness, that sounds so terrible. That's not something you would expect to happen in Canada either. Well, never too old for Lego. I just blame Canada for everything, anyways. Price is too high. Oh, Canada's fault. Flat tire. Oh, it's Canada again. Darn Canadians. No, I'm just kidding. Well, Constantine, I hope you do better with this game. Alexandria, which eyes are you putting on the Tuxedo Cat? I'm not even. So I'm not sure if I told my wife I got the Tuxedo Cat. Oops, I did that wrong. Blue, yes, definitely my color of choice too. Kristoff, yep, all Canada's fault. No, I in reality, I've never. Now, keep in mind, it's my experience has been somewhat limited, but I've never met a Canadian I did not like. They've all been nice people. For sure, we have our humor. That's pretty funny, little Lego. Oh, hey, look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Check it out. Check it out. More printed pieces. Yay! Oh, but I'm using the wrong printed piece. I'm going to keep that there because I imagine I will need that on the other side. Yeah, Alexandria, the people that say they're sweet and innocent are the ones that you usually have to really keep an eye on. Because otherwise, why would they say that they're sweet and innocent without their actions already proving it otherwise? Yep. One day, I would love to make it to New Zealand. And if I ever do make it to New Zealand, you bet that I'm going to all the places that they shot the Lord of the Rings movies at. You can better believe it. Well, Constant, just keep on grinding, man. I'm sure you'll get a win eventually. They're part of the USA Little Lego, but they're not technically a state, I think. They're a district. But the fact that they, yeah, I do believe they have representation in Congress, so that makes them a part of the USA technically. Yeah, District of Columbia is exactly what DC means. I've never been to like Washington D.C. to see the landmarks. I just drove around it. I did see the Pentagon, but I didn't really get to see much of anything else because I had places to be and didn't have a chance to really stop and take a look at things. One country that is completely surrounded by the United States. Surrounded? I don't think technically there's really any country that's surrounded by the United States. Ah, Disneyland. I have not been to Disneyland either, but I have been to Epcot Center in Florida. That was pretty sweet. Me and my friends keep talking about trying to make a date or time where all of us are off so we can go to Disney World and do like Star Wars stuff down there because we all love Star Wars. Another printed piece, thank goodness. See, it's really coming along here. Windsor sounds like such a nice name for a city. The president is goofy. Yeah, that's back in the good old days, a little ago before things got out of hand with the prices. No, you're not ancient. That's not too bad. Age is just a state of mind, really. Oh, yay! I can finally take this piece off. Get out of here, piece. Always falling off on me. All right. Actually, let me do the side cam. Get to put one section on top of the other. So what I really like about my Oddspot Tiny 2 when it does work is I can enhance. So this goes on top of this. Just want to make sure that the alignment is correct. So it should just go on like so. And ta-da! So that just goes to show you the scale of this thing. It is going to be a bit of a whopper. It's going to be a little big. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. Cool. Moving right along. Oop. Almost relaunched OBS by accident. Hit the wrong button. All right, so now we get to anchor these in, but now actually I see that this is not quite flush. So let me fix this real fast before we move any further. Okay. So yeah, time to anchor in some stuff here. And I think we're about ready for... Yes! 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 I have been complaining about these things, and now I can finally rip them off. Stupid pieces. Always falling off on me. Alright, so here is a big test here. So now I should be able to move all of the landing gears all at the same time at this point. So let's give it a shot. Oh, well, it does work. See that, guys? And now let's make them all go back down at the same time. So what I do find interesting is that you kind of have to keep going because the one up front goes down really fast, but the ones in the back take a little bit longer. All right, moving right along. So I'm gonna actually put these over here because I don't think I need those anymore. Bag 9. Bag 9. Oh boy, wow, I've missed a lot of chat actually. Mickey Mouse is one of your all-time heroes, Kristoff. Pet dinosaur that Little Lego had. Barney Rubble in class. I used to watch the Flintstones. I loved it. Such an innocent cartoon, really. Yes, piece by piece, we are getting there. Yeah, Never Too Old for Lego. I believe I saw that in your stream last time you went to a convention. Okay. So yeah, I think from here on out, the majority of what we're building now is just the outside. I think the inside is mostly all done. And I just realized I don't think that StreamerBot is putting up the trivia stuff again. Let's see what's going on with StreamerBots. Oh, yep. Let's make sure it's sending out the trivia. Sometimes I notice that StreamerBot just doesn't save stuff properly sometimes. There we go. We're all set now. All right, little Lego. Thanks for joining up and watching some stuff. Your presence was appreciated. And good luck with your videos. And I will I'll check it out after you you post them up. You had to write down every Lego Star Wars set since 1999, little Lego. That uh, is your hand okay? Did you cramp up at all? There have been a lot of Lego Star Wars sets since 1999. A lot of them I don't even know about, but I know there's a lot of them. Christoph. Discord is pretty neat though. I know I'm pretty active in there, just posting stuff, posting pictures of cats and dogs, exactly like it says. Other people post builds and stuff that they're working on. I know some streamers will actually charge for access to their Discord, but I'm like, I don't really see the point of all that. It's not, in my opinion, it's not that special to where you actually have to make people pay for it to get in it. I mean, if you want to connect with people, just connect with people. Oh yes, that's right, Never Too Old for Lego. I forgot that you did so much tattooing. And regretfully, I don't have any city things to contribute because Tudor Corner is my only quote unquote city set, even though I think it's more technically a modular set than city, and it's still in a box. It's right down there. Yeah, Christoph, if it wasn't for Chrome saving my passwords, I would be lost. But because I have so many passwords in Chrome is exactly why I have like enabled like two-factor authentication and everything like that, so I don't lose my Google account. Well, that's neat that you're ambidextrous. I can also write with my left hand. You might not be able to read it. Good night, little Lego. But I can write with my left hand. It looks terrible though. It sounds like you're having some real problems with passwords there, Christoph. Yeah, I think it's coming along pretty good, pretty smooth. That's funny, Christoph. Any better luck, Constant? You win yet? Are you winning, son? Hey man, the 80s. 80s was a great time to be alive. If I could get away with playing copyrighted music, my channel would be playing 80s music the whole entire time. I probably wouldn't have very many subscribers, but we would have the best music going for sure. All right, so this clips in somewhere down here. Maybe it doesn't necessarily clip in. Oh, well, it sure did clip in. Sweet. So now we have this section down here built out. So starting to cover up the landing gears and stuff like that. So I think if my pieces come that I need for the Deep Space Nine thing, I'm gonna build that out next instead of to the corner. So I will know more about that on Tuesday. So my pieces are supposed to come in on Tuesday. And one of the things that I did today was I went through each page of the manual for the Deep Space Nine design, and I put the pieces in like a little storage container. And so far, I've not had anything that's been missing. And I only have like 9 pages left before I ran out of room. So there's a high level of confidence this time that everything is going to go well. It's one of the last things that you want to have happen to you is to be streaming a build and then suddenly you can't find pieces. It's no bueno. So Darth is usually a name given to a Sith Lord. So you can think of it as like a title like Moff. So once you become a Sith, you are assigned a Darth title. And I don't know where they came up with the word Vader. Like, or Tyrannus either. Like, who assigns these names out anyways in canon? Like, are they just making stuff up? Like, oh yeah, cool. So your name is gonna be Vader. Like, how did Darth Sidious get his name? Why did they choose that name? I don't even know. I would like to know though. Come on, lore experts. Where do they get these names from? I know someone in the chat probably knows. That sounds like something a Jedi would say. I'd say Yoda, but Yoda speaks backwards. And does anyone know why they made Yoda speak backwards? A Sith naming committee. Yeah, but what about Darth Tyrannus and Darth Sidious and Darth, well, yeah, Darth Plagueis. They can't all mean I knocked up Padme. So George Lucas said in an interview that he made Yoda speak that way because he felt that Yoda was a philosopher, and he felt that if he made Yoda speak unusual, then people would stop and pay attention to what he's saying because he was meant to be the philosopher of the movies. And I thought that was pretty neat. Oh, here we are talking about Yoda in a non-Star Wars build, which is perfectly fine. Because I don't know enough about airplanes or shuttles to... I should have learned more about airplanes and shuttles, though, to keep the discussion going about that. I do know a little bit of trivia about this. Like, for example, this shuttle here, did you know that this shuttle never actually made it into space? Never went to space. When they were building the next Challenger, when they were building the next shuttle, they've made some improvements to the engines, the propulsion system, I should say, and they deemed that it would be too costly to retrofit the Enterprise with that engine system, so they just never put in the necessary propulsion to actually get it into space. So it's the only shuttle that never made it out of atmosphere, really. And it was only in service for about 2 years before they retired it. They didn't use it for very long. And after, I think it was after Challenger or Columbia, they were thinking about retrofitting it again, and they decided not to. And then after the Columbia disaster happened, they used Enterprise to help kind of study about, the effects of shooting foam at high speeds at the shuttle itself to determine what the damage would be. So even though the Enterprise was retired for a long time at that point, it was still, used to help improve the space shuttle program. And I think that's pretty neat. What are we doing here? Alexandria says she got around. Darth Spartacus. I've seen that movie, Randuchi. I think I've seen pretty much all of I've pretty much just seen all their movies. Well, I guess I'm not ready to stick this on yet. What? We're trying to get a little out of control here. Okay. Now I'm ready to put this on. That's a pretty interesting technique to get that Boeing shape. See, it definitely has the shape of a airline there, or airplane rather. Pizza the Hut. Yeah, I would have to do. Do they even have any builds out there for that? If someone can find me a Spaceballs build, I would consider getting it. Man, Kevin Smith. Um, I love his movies, and I'm so super happy that he survived that heart attack, and he's still doing great today. No, I should probably wear my glasses for this. And the problem with Dudley being here is that he gets hair everywhere. And these stickers, they're translucent. So I almost had a hair. Nope, I do have a hair in my sticker. I think I managed to remove it though. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for this. And I don't know if I necessarily need to use this sticker on this piece now in this bag, but I know I will have to use it, so might as well just get it done now. That actually needs to go a little bit more the other way. And we're good. That should be it for stickers for a little while. Yay! Well, maybe what I'll have to do is I'll have to put on the Shenanigans bot as an option. Pick out an off-brand Lego set for me to build. That's under $500, which I think is pretty much everything. Randuchi, is it Aircraft Maintenance Technicians Day today? Oh, well, happy Aircraft Maintenance Technicians Day then. Did they do anything for you guys to celebrate? Like did anyone buy you lunch? Pizza? Anything like that? This is a serious question because at my wife's hospital they have like nurses day and you know anesthesia day, and it's usually filled with like pizza and donuts and stuff like that. Oh, Randuchi, I'm sorry. Yeah, never too old for Lego. Not only is that $1,300, but I would really have nowhere to stick a city like that. That set is massive. And what we're talking about is Never Too Old for Lego found a Tatooine City set that is, I don't like thousands and thousands of pieces, and it just it takes up a lot of space, like a massive amount of space. An unrealistic amount of space. And I'm pretty sure my wife would divorce me if I spent that kind of money right now on a Lego set. So I can't find a 2x3, and I think the only reason why I can't find a 2x3 is because I accidentally used a 2x3 when I should have used a 2x4. So I wonder where that was. Yes, I do need a dining room table. So I'm gonna have to just take a peek at some things here to see where I went wrong. I think it's probably maybe up top here somewhere. So this won't be extensive. Okay, so let's see. That is actually all okay. Yeah, that's fine. No mistake there. Oh, my shuttle facts are back. So that is correct. The thing that's kind of surprising to me is if I actually used a 2x4 instead of a 2x3, like, how did it build correctly? That's what I would like to know. So maybe Lego just gave me the wrong piece this time. That has happened in the past. So, well, that's a little unfortunate. So let's back up just a little bit here so I can see the plane again. Oop. Okay, so this goes here. And these two go back here. All right, so I need to take just a quick second and find a 2x3 because I don't have one. So I'll be right back. Well, I don't have a 2x3, but I do have two 1x3s, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go with that, and hopefully it works. Shipping containers for cheap. I think there are shipping containers for cheap. But shipping containers might not fit my wife's aesthetics very well, so I don't know if that would work out. Okay, so let's see. Where was I supposed to use a 2x3 at? Okay, here. So hopefully this will still work. I think it will work, but we're gonna just see if it'll work. It should work. I'm pretty confident it will work. And I don't know if I will reach out to Lego to replace the piece. Probably not, because it's going to be so buried. There's going to be no point. I'll never go back and swap it out. So yeah, sorry for making you guys wait that out a little bit. I had to dig through some sets I basically am just using for spare pieces right now. I have like a tremendous amount of bulk Lego over there. I still have not sorted out yet. But when this is a question I have that I just thought of. If you bought some bulk Lego and you scanned some of the pieces, and some of those pieces looked like, you know, really cool, would you go ahead and try and like sift through and build those sets? Wow, Christoph, thanks so very much for sticking around for so long. I really appreciate you, and I hope you sleep well, rest well. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you on Monday. Monday. I missed a whole step here somehow. So what I'm saying is, like, there's a shield that I found in my bulk Lego that when you scan it, it's one of 3 Viking sets. And I'm kind of interested in trying to see if all the pieces are there for me to build out. But I just don't know what the chances are. Like, for someone that has been in that same situation where you bought some bulk Lego and some of the pieces belong to a set that you might want to build out. Have you been successful in actually finding all of the pieces or the majority of the pieces in the bulk Lego to make your time worthwhile, or not? I think maybe that question is only for Never Too Old for Lego, because I think he's actually the only other person that's purchased bulk Lego in chat right now, unless there's someone else around that has, that I'm not aware of. Hey, Greasy! Welcome back. Yes, it is. It is coming along pretty good, but we just had a small incident where pieces were not there that should be. I'm fairly certain that they shorted me a 2x3 and gave me a 2x4 instead. Fairly certain. Not 100% certain, but fairly certain. Hey, welcome back, Constant. Hey, Greasy, Constant, you guys should get together sometime and play Fortnite. Randuchi, I hope you find some more. Oh, I hope you have better luck building your A-wing than I did with mine. It's a neat little set, the A-wing. So I didn't build the left, or no, I'm sorry, I didn't build the right wing correctly. And I had to basically like strip off a large section of it and redo it. And then I did not put the guns on correctly. So I had to do a little fixing up with that. Believe it or not, all that stuff is in my my past streams, because pretty much from Razor Crest on, I streamed my builds. Oh, really, Randuchi? You're playing on mobile? I think it's awesome that you get to still have fun playing Fortnite when you're on the road. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of the problems. Hey, yeah, did Asus ever get back to you about that stuff, Randuchi? Look at this. One last 2x4. I really don't think I made a mistake in the build, because if I in this area, if I made a mistake with the build and I used a 2x4 I'm sorry, 2x3 instead of a 2x4, I don't think the build would have come as snug as it did. So I don't think that it was something that I did there. All right, so now we're moving right along. So where we're at so far right now with the build is, so tonight we've done a lot. So tonight so far, we added the wheels and we made them synchronized. We vastly expanded it. Pretty much the whole entire front part now is complete. Like, top part's done, both side parts done, and I think most of the bottom part is done, although this will probably get filled in more as we go along. But yeah, I made a lot of progress tonight. So I do need to probably get done with bag 11 before I call it quits. And I think that's a possibility tonight for sure. Randuchi, do you have some great places out there in Puerto Rico to get that looked at? I bet they probably have some terrible things to say about how they designed that. Whoever takes a look at your laptop, because that just seems like a massive design flaw. How that short circuit happened in the first place. And that's a bummer. So, Com, how much did your A-wing cost you? And I assume it's fully assembled. I don't know if Com is still eating ribs or dipped out and I missed it. Ghost in the machine. Hey, number 2 for Lego, how many times have you had a mystery build that no one ever got? Just once? I'm thinking about doing one, but I'm a little nervous that no one will get it and then be mad. Oh man, this is falling apart on me. Oh, now the other side is falling apart on me. The structural integrity of this step is not great. Okay, everything's on there now. But after putting these flats on there, it will be great. Yeah, Lego will not rust, but it might yellow with age. And if you have brittle browns, they will just continue to deteriorate. Like, I'm fully expecting my Ewok Village and Sandcrawler to disintegrate into reddish brown dust before I die. It's weird the way these kind of overhang, but that's the way they're supposed to be. Hey, Wild Wolves Nation! Thank you so very much for tuning in. I know that you are my most regular Twitch viewer. How has your night been? So do you guys think the Discord thing is popping up too much? I think it pops up every 30 minutes. If that needs to be adjusted, just let me know. I don't want to spam you guys. Constant, you guys should be able to see what he says in chat. If you guys can't see what Wild Wolves Nation is saying in chat, let me know, because it should be all integrated. Ooh, that's not good. Oh man, you like the Indy 500 stuff? You would love my buddy Ryan Showalter. he also really loves watching the Indy 500 races and F1 and pretty much anything that has to do with racing. He likes to watch. I'm surprised he's not on. Do I have top chat on? You guys can't see it in the horizontal chat? Should at least be in the horizontal chat. I'll tell you, technology is gonna infuriate me one of these days, and how it doesn't work like it should. Yeah, when I went to Singapore, they were building a new F1 track that went through the city. Everyone was pretty excited about it. I think it's pretty crazy to have F1. Yeah, so right there, guys, in the horizontal chat, you should see. Oh, and in the chat on the right. Constant, you can't see that stuff. The chat, the Twitch chat. I can see it. Oh, really? He races for David Letterman? That's sweet. I always liked David Letterman. I didn't know he sponsored a race car though. That's cool. Oh yeah, Constant Gaming. You won't see it. You won't see it in YouTube chat. You can only see it on screen. Yeah, YouTube won't let Twitch play like that. In fact, for a while, they wouldn't let you do integrated chat at all. It was against the terms of service. Yeah, Ryan Showalter is usually on about this time, and he would certainly have a lot of things to say about racing and such. And I'm missing a piece again. Let me just make sure it's not in here. No, there's no pieces in here. Oh wait, I think I'm using two of these. I'm good. I'm good. Oop. So, Wild Wolves Nation, is that a new racing team or has it been established for a little while? And are they doing good? Are they winning races? Are they getting close to winning races? Or is it just they're not all that great yet? Wow, 1992. That's a lot longer than I was expecting. It's been a very long time since I watched F1 myself. Just feels like just don't have time for a whole lot of things once I started the channel. Heck, pretty much all I did today was all Lego related in some form or fashion. I had to start sorting the 10179 set because it doesn't have number bags. Oops. Oh, cool. Wildwood Nations. Where are you going to watch the race at? I think I'm just going to call you Wolves, if you don't mind. Or Wild. Yeah, which track? Oh, very cool, very cool. Indy. I guess that would be the only track, right? It's been a while. When are you going to go watch the race? Yep. It's I'm actually getting low. I do a lot of talking, so I drink a lot. Really, I should be drinking water, but ugh, I don't really like drinking water at this time of day. All right, and now this goes on this. And it goes like this on the bottom. So it must go all tan on top. Sweet. Cool. I bet you're pretty hyped. I got invited to, not to a race, but I got invited to go to a football game this year. But I went last year, and I don't think I can make it work this year. I got too much stuff going on. Oh, that's cool that your boss paid for it. And it's also cool that you guys are cool enough on that level to where you guys can go hang out too. Some people don't get along with their bosses very well. So it's neat that you guys have that relationship too. my boss is pretty cool. So I think I'm building undercarriage stuff now. I think that's what all this stuff is for. Yeah, wolves. What do you think? Do you think there's life out there? Yeah, I think there's life out there, certainly, but what I'm not quite sure about is how they would react to finding out about us. Like, even though our civilization is still young, there's a chance that they might think that we're still a threat and just eradicate us as soon as they find out that we exist. I mean, I hope that won't be the case, but I can see where that could be the case. I'm not a pessimist, by the way. I'm an optimist. Yes, I know you are, Randuchi. I'm the president of the Optimist Club, if there was an Optimist Club. Dang, man, this is getting really long. Oh, wow. And here we are. We're on the last bag of the night. I made it, guys. I made it to my goal. And all it took was starting an hour early. Well, I think, did it go too fast? Nope. So here's a little factoid about me. I have never done karaoke. I've never sang karaoke. I'm a chicken, plain and simple. I'm also not great at dancing. So anytime I wanted to go dancing with someone, like my first wife was really big into going out and going dancing, and I had to go out and get real drunk in order to even think about dancing. My current wife, who has been on the stream before, she prefers to dance alone, which I'm like, that's fine. I'm cool with that. But we haven't gone out dancing in a long time. There's nowhere to go out dancing here. Bye, Constant Gaming. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you hopefully Monday. Have a good day tomorrow. Ryan. I think Wolves joined YouTube. Ryan Wolves watches Indy 500. So you guys have some stuff to talk about. Yeah. You found me on YouTube. Hey, I don't think it's nerd stuff. I don't think it's nerd stuff at all. Yes, yes, welcome. Welcome to YouTube. Although it was also good having you on Twitch too. But welcome nonetheless. Yes, where are these pieces? Okay, here they are. No, it's not. It is not nerdy. It is not. I refuse to get on board with that. Yeah, isn't that funny, Randuchi? All the women can dance just fine, and all the guys just don't. I don't mean all the guys, because I know I've seen some pretty nice male dancers on the dance floor, but I'm not one of them. I'm very much not one of them. I have no idea what to do. But when I'm drunk, I just don't care. That's something I've not done in a very long time. So I don't want anyone thinking that I'm a lush, guys. I am not a lush. In before, that's something a lush would say. I'm right there with you, Randuchi. I'm right there with you. I can't remember when's the last time I've actually been out to a dance. It's gotta be, man, it's gotta be like 20, 2010 was the last time I had to go out and dance. It's been a hot minute, that's for sure. Well, Randuchi, it's not the moves on the dance floor that count. You know what I'm saying? If I am a part of the wedding party, I will dance, but I have not been a part of a wedding party in a while. The last wedding I went to was in Cleveland, and it was the first time I attended a Jewish wedding ceremony. And man, that was a good time. That was pretty amazing. I think this is the right piece. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, gotta put the little 1x2 flats on top. Okay, oh no, go back. I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah, this is the certainly the back part of the aircraft. When I was in high school, I wasn't really supposed to go to the dances, but I went to a couple of dances. That's when they had like the best music for dancing. Like Jump Around. Yeah, that's a 90s hit. Tootsie Roll. 90s hit. Yeah, those are all the songs. CNC Music Factory. Those are all the songs that I grew up dancing to. Well, I went to the dances, but didn't really dance very much. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Now slide, baby, slide. I think that's about right, right? I'll, I'll allow it. Hey, I did do the Running Man once, right? I think that the Tootsie Roll dance would require a little bit more practice. All right, let's see. This goes here. Probably just building out the other side next. Yep. Hey now, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. I went back and made up for any doubts. I made up for any doubts. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to do the overhead one because I don't want to mess with the side one. So, get to combine the front and the back. That is pretty long. Oop. It's also not very secure yet. Let's be very careful for the time being. Yeah, Ryan, I wonder how exactly she got those words, as in calling it a nap. I'm sure that didn't come to her naturally. Okay, so let's just kind of set that down for a second. So we're already covering this up, which is a good sign. And now flip it over carefully without hitting the camera up there. Now I'm just going to hold this in one hand and set this up in the other. All right. And that should do it for the night. Woohoo! So, this is what we have. And that is a massive amount of progress for tonight. Like, it was when we started tonight, it was just this little small box. And look what we have become. We've become most of an airplane. No wings yet, but that will be on Monday. And just to show again, the wheel system fully works. Like, look at that. Comes out perfectly. And then retracts perfectly. I mean, isn't that amazing? Like, Lego, you did such a very good job with the design. You almost made up for the fact that I could not get the Mountain Fortress because you opened up pre-orders early. Something I will never forget. Yeah. And look, it rolls too. Oh, does it steer? I feel like I might steer up there a little bit too. But, yep, here we go. So that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for showing up and sticking around. And, oh wow, we're a little early, but that's fine. I started an hour early, so I'll go ahead and call it here. And then, let's see, I should have like 4 or 5 bags left. I should be able to finish all this on... Yeah, I can finish this all on Monday. I want to finish on Monday because I don't want to throw my schedule off. My schedule is on a post. I post regularly on YouTube the stuff I'm working on. So I do have to edit it though, or I'll wait to do that. So again, what's going to happen is this gets finished on Monday. It will be Tudor Corner or a DS9 design that someone else made that I'm going to build. And then after that will be the Superstar Destroyer. And after that would be the first gen Millennium Falcon. And then after that, I'll build out some more UCS sets, and then I'll build out the castle. I've been really wanting to build out that castle for a long time, and it'll be coming up here pretty soon. So anyways, you guys have a wonderful night. There is a good chance tomorrow I will stream. I'm not 100% sure yet. It will depend upon whether my wife gets called in somewhat. She didn't get called in today, so I didn't end up coming downstairs. So if she gets called in tomorrow, then I will for sure be here. And I'm going to be building that. I'm building that. If I can, I want to try to finish it tomorrow. It's 12 bags. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all in one day, but I want to at least work on it. So good night, Alexandria. Good night, Randuchi. Good night, Wolves, if you're still around. Randuchi, again, congratulations on your promotion. Constant, he's actually left already, but yeah, anyone else in the chat that is lurking? Oh, Never Too Old for Lego, thanks for sticking around too, and you all have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will catch you probably on Monday if I'm not on tomorrow. Good night.